Am I wrong for wanting my husband, who I cannot stand anymore, to move out of our house? I have been married for 25 years, and we have never had a joint bank account. We have two kids who are now 20 and 16. When they were little, I stayed home while they were in school full-time. My husband covered most of the bills like rent and groceries, and I did not ask him for spending money. I worked part-time here and there while the kids were in school. For years, we were on opposite shifts, me during the day and him at night, so we barely saw each other except on weekends when we were trading off care of the kids. We have had ups and downs, but his biggest issue has always been clutter. Any mess sets him off. I have tried so hard to keep things tidy, but being a full-time mum and running the house is a lot. I rarely asked him to step in or help. He would get really irritated if he stepped on a toy or saw a few dust bunnies. Back when the kids were babies, it made me mad, but I ignored it as much as I could. Years later, it is still his thing. I actually decided to leave when our oldest was 5 and the younger one was 1, but he promised to set his ego aside so we could work it out. I went back because the kids were small and I wanted them to have their dad in their lives. He is a solid provider and loyal to us. The only trigger is mess. We moved into a 3-bedroom place with a basement for laundry, a pantry, and a little hangout area. He hardly ever goes down there because I do all the housework, including the cooking. He has never helped much with any of it, even when I was working full-time. By his standards, the basement is the only messy area. I keep the rest of the house spotless, and I always make sure there is a home-cooked meal when he gets home from work. Now that the kids are 20 and 16, he still blows up if he sees the basement with laundry or pantry things I have not put away yet. I have told him not to go down there because it is not his lane, since he does not do the laundry. We are both exhausted by the same fight on repeat, and I do not want to live in this cycle anymore. I honestly want to leave or ask him to move out and find his own pristine place. Am I the bad one for asking for that?